but Taminus and
Wait, was that the Robin?
that was the
The
Robin.
Robin?
Freaking
Yo!
Smash 4. Let's go. They're on the wrong side.
Bringing
I
the
hate
old
them.
main back. I'm excited to see this. I mean,
Yeah, after Checkmate got decimated, we really don't see Taminus pulling out Robin much anymore. But honestly, I'd love to see it. I miss Taminus Robin. Taminus Robin was pretty cool.
well, and see what. Holy crap! This man coming out swinging. There ain't no rust,
Speaking
and
of-
he is ready to kill.
Speaking of, also that reflector lasts way too long.
Main, mid, then Ika, Marth, G. Ika secondary. Main. Okay. Oh, okay. So yeah, mid, and then Ika. Yeah, well,
Well, right
we're just
now-
watching Taminus and Xena.
And Taminus, like, legends foretold back of an old age, bringing back out the Robin that we haven't seen in a long time.
Who does Taminus normally play?
Taminus usually
Joker.
plays Joker, but Taminus back in Smash 4 was an avid Robin.
Oh, it's Island. Okay,
yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah, yeah.
don't know.
Yeah, a lot of
He
people
changed
don't know.
it,
Yeah,
actually,
yeah,
you know, he just wanted to confuse us, make
Oh,
the
yeah, he
commentators
was,
forget.
I ran with like the tag over my name Greed for a long time, but so I'm like might as well change because also Ryan's just my last name, so
Yeah,
I still go by Orion as a nickname with a lot of my friends,
but I mean, the Robin looking really good at the beginning, but
He went
now,
Robin against Ant, and I think it was not.
yeah, and if he had Levin Sword there, oh man,
that's the thing at this point. I mean, it looked really good at the beginning. But ZNIX, I mean, you're playing Zelda. This
Yeah.
character has belligerent zoning, and
Yeah.
he's really showing that he
That's-
just has the better option.
and especially the thing is though against ZNIX, and I can say this like someone who's played against him, you have to like just keep in like diagonally away from ZNIX like out of its burst range, because ZNIX will try to go for something and you can punish. Because Zelda has a lot of end lag on a lot of things, so if you can go for a punish option there, you're gonna be hitting hard.
But I mean, Tamin is doing such a good job of bringing it back. I mean, good heavens, Robin just has some crazy damage output, and he's showing it off.
And
But
that aerial, yeah, fair
Lightning
and bear out of shield for Zelda. Sure, how bear and fair. Not many other aerials like sweets that are that strong, sweet spot that close off the ground. You don't see Falcon Knee sweet spotting immediately off the ground like that. It's kind of ridiculous.
but
Oh man.
right now, Taminus, I mean, I would say he needs to secure a stock, but I mean, we saw it earlier where he just brought it back like crazy.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
The thing is though, he doesn't have Levin Sword at the moment. He's going to have to hope for something hard.
I'm gonna try.
Yep. Saw it.
Yeah. ZNIX just playing the patient game like, look, I know you basically got charge shot.
He got Levin
Come
Sword
with
back
me.
though.
Doing anything very technical. I also missed it.
No, I think ZNIX just doing a really good job of using Neighbor's Love to reflect everything.
I hate both these characters, but I hate Zelda more.
I vibe that. Depending on the Zelda.
Yeah, like honestly, comparatively to like a lot of other characters, Robin has like the most different gentleman out of any other character from I've seen. Like the jab, like the 3 jab thing.
Oh yeah, being the fire explosion.
Yeah, like most characters, like that's such a unique gentleman comparatively to a lot of other characters, and I like it a lot.
Yeah, it just looks a little bit flashier compared to the punch that
Yeah.
you expect.
And it hits hard. I just saw there, it took a stock.
I mean, right now Robin's sitting at Taminus.
Ooh, catching there.
Oh,
Right
you
up by
hate
the
to see it, but I mean, Taminus, you take those, you know?
Yeah.
Take the win. And I mean, even without the SC though, that was a pretty competitive match overall.
Yeah.
So I mean, no, going to WarioWare, yo.
Nothing would make me happier. Hey, I just want to point out the probably the biggest like Incineroar fanboy in the world, Mewtwo King, also runs tournament bracket that has WarioWare legal.
Heck yeah.
My man probably has a mural to Sky J somewhere.
You know it. But starting out with Smashville at this point, I mean, I kind of vibe it. At the same time, I think ZNIX did better at the longer range areas. And a lot of the times, Taminus, the most damage he was getting was off of basically PK fire. Another PK fire.
That's the rising PK fires.
Yeah. But yeah, no. So I am curious why you would go for a smaller stage when you overall he was doing better.
Yeah, because Phantom's gonna shut out a lot of like approach options. It's gonna destroy a lot of projectiles, and it's gonna be hard, especially because like once ZNIX is underneath that platform, how do you get in as Robin?
He's doing a really good job of just shutting Taminus out, just keeping him away and getting the kill with the upbeat.
Yeah, that's something he knows he can do against characters that like to charge and stay away. If you're one of those characters, he'll do it.
I mean, ZNIX is looking a lot more aggressive right now, but Tamin is almost killing him.
Oh, 11 aerial combos are so nutty. It's disgusting.
Okay, Taminus, you changed my mind. Robin isn't bottom 10.
No, I don't think Robin's bottom 10.
I thought that until now.
Wow. Yeah, I think
It's just low.
Robin, I think, is low mid at worst.
Yeah, but also low mid is basic. That's cutting into bottom 10 in my opinion, pretty much.
No,
This
you have
game is well
you have a
balanced.
very small low tier.
Honestly, well, like my top and high tiers are huge,
Okay.
and my high mid is like I think 20 characters in top tier, give or take.
This match is still incredibly even, but Taminus just needs to get in here with an attack option, and oh no, he went for a jumping attack.
But going plenty out there, like
Probably-
look, I'm not dropping the chase.
There's a lot of people were yeah, that uppy. A lot of people were terrified of what Robin could do because there was there was pretty much two things that they changed about Robin mainly coming into Ultimate. That wasn't just the game itself. One, just they changed how checkmates work. So checkmates aren't nearly as good as they were in Smash 4 as they were in Ultimate. And they gave him 11 Nair. 11 Nair is disgusting. It's so big. It hits so strong.
Sorry, which move? All I heard was Levin, and I was like, yes.
Levin Nair.
Oh, Nair. Okay.
Levin Nair is absurd.
Basically anything Levin is just.
Thing is, though, he
Especially
didn't have that in Smash 4. Levin Nair is a move that they gave to him in this game, and it's crazy. It's nutty.
But I mean, good heavens, keeping it nice and close. Hey, CK, you have a great night.
And yet, right now, he's just.
Is it 8:12 or not? Oh, your computer is.
It's
behind.
9:12. Yeah, it's behind an hour. I know.
Maybe I will drop out of the reverse main bracket. It's a bit late. I should probably get going. I have kids with me. Hey.
And that forward smash gonna
ZNIX
take that. So
sealing
it's
it out.
1-1.
I mean, you know, Taminus for the longest time really suffered result-wise. He wasn't doing really great results-wise.
Well, the thing is, though, at the beginning of Ultimate, honestly, Taminus was in the running for was in easily top 3 of CBS.
yeah.
It's just something that's been
After
happening.
COVID, he's not the same.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's his drive. I've heard, like, I'm good buddies with Pixel, and from him and some others, it's kind of been like, well, I don't know if he has the drive anymore.
And there's a lot of dumb things with Ultimate that, especially as a longtime player, you can get frustrated with. Like, honestly, COVID hurt a lot of players, like Abe says. Here.
Fact.
Like, yeah, it's a lot of people. You have a lot of players who came out of the woodwork and like have done incredibly well.
Oa is a great example of that. Wi-Fi Warrior before, and then starts tourneys. First tourney that he was actual competitive tourney he was at, beat Death Arcana.
I think that is something that like a lot of players have to get used to, is a lot of low tier characters, especially character like K. Rool in particular, have options that you can use really well and often, and are hard to punish unless you know how to. And that's that belly armor. A lot of people a lot of people don't know how to go around it a lot of times because they
Just don't have the experience.
at mid-level play around here, people have just setups that they'll go for, and belly armor will just break that. So,
But yeah, I think that's one of the biggest things that speaks to the balancing of this game. There was a tweet going around with basically what characters reach what levels of competitive play, like, for example, top 4 at an S tier, top 8 at an A tier, like, stuff like that. And
Yeah.
half the cast, his top 4,
funnily enough, a Jigglypuff main recently won a 2,000-man bracket online.
yeah.
Well,
I mean,
Have you heard about what happened there?
Was it H-Box or base?
It was H-Box, but because the bracket was so scuffed, it was a best of one, and you could ask the player to gentlemen to literally anything.
Oh
not
my God.
not just a stage, any game, any bet, any
that's
option.
amazing.
So H-Box was levering his entire like internet fame and notoriety, was bribing people money, was giving people shout outs, and was just
my
made it
God.
all the way up to grand finals, where he won because the player that he was going against, Sharp,
Yeah.
it was like try to put an ultimatum of like, hey, give this one person your golden fight stick they only ever made 20 of in existence, or give me $300 and give me a guaranteed spot on your show, Hot Ones.
Yeah.
And so he did that.
I mean, hey, you know what? Sharp played the game, you know? I think Sharp was the real winner there.
I mean, no, honestly, think of how much money H-Box is gonna get for saying he won a 2,000-man bracket.
Basically, yeah. A lot of notoriety. But yeah, no, like, this game is so well
Oh
balanced.
yeah. Honestly though, for those who are listening to this and haven't watched it, Tony, everyone knows this commentator if you watch
Yeah.
Smash, made a fantastic video about the tournament, and I highly recommend it. He doesn't make a lot of scripted content
what I'm
usually,
gonna
but
do
he's
now?
great.
I'm gonna be watching that video tonight.
It's
I
hilarious.
love Pony.
Coney is probably one of my favorite content creators. He's fantastic. He's really good. But going here, just ZNIX is keeping Taminus out, and Taminus is struggling. Because that neutrally stops a lot of options. And ZNIX knows it.
ZNIX getting a little bit worried. Like, that felt like a bit of a, kind of a scare dodge situation with that Neighbor's Love.
The thing is, though, he can just do it, and if he's close enough, it's hard to punish, honestly. Because he can't punish the projectile, all he has to destroy him
I
from
feel
an attack.
like Zelda is one of those characters who's just underrated because there's no one doing anything.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, though, Zelda, she's in a weird spot where she has some things. It's just a lot of her things are pretty obvious to see coming, outside of her ridiculously fast sweet spot aerials.
Yeah.
Beyond that, like a lot of stuff you can see from Zelda is pretty obvious. She doesn't have Zelda doesn't have a lot of good burst options,
Yeah.
and she doesn't have a really good get off me move either.
Phoenix fishing for the kill. Yeah, no, as you were saying, like, she doesn't have a lot. And
Oh, no!
That's a red. Gotta be 2-1, ZNIX. But yeah, I think I think there's a lot of characters that are kind of in that situation